Welcome everyone! Whoever can make it. But regardless, yeah, I started a little later today because I wanted to watch Game of Thrones. Of course, I have no interest in actual Game of Thrones. I'm talking about Wimbledon because, hell, if the professional thing to do is to give a shit about what you like and not turn up on time for your multitudes of viewers, then maybe I should adopt those sort of professional ways of going about things and do that myself. So there's only 1 week / 2 weeks in the year for Wimbledon. I say 1 week / 2 because the first week is very different to the second. The first week is where all the matches come thick and fast. It's wonderful. The second week is the dying down, the business end, you know. There's only really 1 week that is really exciting. There's loads of matches. This is it. And I want to make the most of it. I want to watch it. And I want to, enjoy it. So I took a little bit of time off in terms of like a little half hour. It's not even 5 yet, but to watch the end of a match I was watching, and here we are. Anyway, hello. We are going to weaken the enemies until we can beat this stupid fight, because I can't see a goddamn way around it. Unless you want me to spend hours and hours and hours and hours, which I do not bloody have, in order to grind, which is basically the same thing in reverse, to a level that is actually feasible. So that's what we're going to do. If anyone has some bright ideas, some fantastic, amazing strategy to not require... I don't know what is with my microphone being real strange. Flashing red, all that. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, if anyone wants to... Maybe it's because it's too loud, I don't know. Might be. Let me turn it down a little bit. Point being, might be because it's it's too high in volume. That's what that means. I don't know exactly what all the things mean. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do and try. And our main priority is just to beat this stupid boss. Because quite frankly, this boss is ridiculous, and I don't want to waste any more time on it than I have to. And that's from a game that I do enjoy. So Dragon Quest isn't exactly, alone in its faults, but there are way more and way less positive in that game than there is in this one, which is really where that thing arises, the difference. Nonetheless, this fight is garbage and we need to beat it. I have to remember L2 R1. It's gonna take forever. Can I skip this any faster? There's no permanent skip, is there? There's no better skip for this cutscene. This cutscene is long and annoying. We saw this last time. We don't need to see it again.
There's a lot right now.
Yeah.
Here they come.
What was that sound?
Don't move, Marcus.
Why?
That's why.
What the hell?
It was in. Come out, you.
They were
I knew.
long time.
Musculation.
Careful, gut. Wait,
That's the...
It's quite a shot going on right now, which I have on
Hear
TV.
this. Although,
Quite the shot.
well, it looked good.
Former champion,
I'm already.
defending
Where have you
champion,
tried to?
anyway, so
in serious jeopardy.
Oh,
these two. Well, they might see Zephyr's.
pitiful.
So these.
Nonetheless,
Wish we could
we have a stream to do, and that's what I'm
We're
here
here
for.
with and that kid.
What kind? Blade Runner. All right. You will. But let.
Oh, okay.
These two rods.
I cover. Well. Let's move.
So they got to go first. I mean, we can test things out and practice, but...
All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Right.
Can't hit it. Can't even hit everyone.
Right. Take this. You ain't gonna like these.
No, I'm not. Really?
Have some of this.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Good fight.
I'm sorry.
Good fight.
My turn.
Good fight.
Should have been
This
paying
can't be
attention.
happening.
Good fight. Now, how am I supposed to ever have a chance at that? By strategy and being a better gamer.
Show us what you can.
Get good!
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't care. It's garbage. Get good. Get real, more like. Yeah, I really should have some incredibly expensive art on everybody. Better than that. Like some stupid high power, very expensive, just for moments like this.
Here I go. There.
Oh, he's gonna get crit.
You ain't gonna like these.
No, I didn't like these.
Okay.
Please, experts of this game, who are so amazing that they can beat this without any weaknesses,
Especially for you.
inform me of your superior skill and tell me exactly what I'm doing wrong. I would love to hear it. Otherwise, this game's a joke and has terrible pacing, but you know,
You've been a wonderful.
it has a lot of positives that Dragon Quest XI doesn't have, so there's that. Oh look, I couldn't kill them. That's nice. Hey, he missed.
Too slow.
Bang.
I'll handle it.
Where are these javelins? I love that. That's so good. I fucking got. I don't even know what thing they're on. What countdown are they on? Which one is the countdown that I can avoid having to deal with immediately? I mean, I'm probably going to lose again. And then we're going to reduce the difficulty yet again. Because fuck this nonsense. Suppose we just do this.
Eliminating targets.
It's critical, so we got to do it.
It's my turn.
Hey, we did a thing! Good to go, we did a thing. I don't even care.
Goes. Have some freebies on me.
Nice.
My turn.
What is that? Blindness? Petrified? That's blindness. Yeah. Nope. I'm surprised Earthlance is not a line attack. None of that's good.
Too slow.
Clearly there's something about getting her to evade everything. That's definitely something that seems viable. Really? Look how wonderfully evenly spaced out they are so that none of this hits. Very nice.
Purpose activate.
Get the HP heal. And this is not really, I'm not really trying to win.
Goes. Have some freebies on
I can't
me.
be asked to try
Leave this to me.
too hard at this. This is bullshit.
Take this. Here I go.
Thing?
Okay.
Apparently I couldn't do anything. Because my movement's down. Well, that's very nice.
My turn.
I don't know what to do. I got no idea.
Good luck.
Leave it to me.
Try this.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate getting past this. Hey, look at that. Well, we're on decent health. Can I skip this?
You'll do. I ain't done yet. But you'll be genocide raid. My turn.
Right. Of course. Of course I can't fucking... Oh, that's a shame. I'd have loved to been able to motivate more people. Oh, Cobra's out. Ugh, no. Everything is so spread out, I can't do anything worth doing. Might as well just attack.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah, because I can't. Fuck. And look how spread out they are! Aye, aye.
Hope you're ready. You're finished.
Apparently when they say move down, they mean you literally can't move at all. Sure, go ahead. Lovely, hits both of us.
Right.
Of course.
Let's move.
I'm dead. I can't do anything.
I'm up.
Try this.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah!
Cheers.
Yeah! That's only one person?
Like these.
Hey, it's that again!
I'm up.
Well, we have 0 arts. Yay, look at that. I can't get both of them. Why? Where's the other javelin? There.
Here I go.
It's wonderful to see that, yeah. Hello.
That all?
It's my turn.
Gather on my blade.
It's my turn.
Thanks. Ready to go. It's my turn.
So it was scripted. But I had to last enough turns. That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. It means that it doesn't require anything like as much grinding, but I didn't win, and I didn't get to this point when I was trying to do it yesterday, so it was more than what I was currently able to do. Because I really, it's a last resort to fucking reduce the stupid thing. It's not a preference. Whatever.
They're monsters.
I do feel like it's cheating, even if it's in the game. But that was fucking bullshit, and there was no reason to think that that was where he was going to go. If it was going to go like that, just kill me and then have it scripted like that, like normal, not this bullshit. That's just annoying.
You're still holding back too.
Not bad. For being only students, you show great potential. Your academy training seems to have paid off. It's not easy to keep up with the field.
You think they can handle us if we kicked it up a notch? I'm game if you are, Leo. Who else is up for round 2?
Now I feel like I should have fucking tried again. Without reducing. That's so annoying. I hate that shit. The fact that I wasn't even killing the stupid things before earlier in one round.
That 20% is looking more like...
Because I was trying to use supers to kill those javelins, but they weren't dying in one hit, and they were hitting me anyway. It's just so bullshit. Makes me angry.
What do you all think you're doing?
As much as I can, positively say about this game, I really fucking don't like that shit, and I think it's crap. I really think that is crap. What they just did with that is crap.
The one at the front is like the sold-out scar.
Really, really poor game design. Really poor. If you're gonna fucking do a script fights are something you really shouldn't be doing anyway. They're a fucking joke. Then they're like, the first time anyone sees a script fight, they don't know what the hell's going on because it's nonsense. Not even that. It's not even like, okay, you can die and it's alright. No, you have to get that far. That makes me angry.
What are they doing coming from the pyro?
That is crap. And I don't care what you think. You can leave for all I care. That was crap.
I get it now. The attack from the Transcontinental Railroad was just a diversion. They were intending to launch a surprise attack from the flank all along.
What are civilians doing here? Or Zephyr for that matter? First you disappear with
Because I gave it
partner operation.
a college try.
Disappear.
I gave it the college try that was worth testing if it was a stupid scripted fight. I gave it that. And then it just fucking turns out, oh, we just had to be a little bit more. Fuck that shit.
Be gone. You're in our way.
I gave it the chance to show me if it was a scripted fight, and it just killed me.
Round 2's gonna have to wait, I guess. Bummer. I was hoping to get a chance to try my luck against that famous knight, too. Had some traps specially made for it and everything.
You'll get your chance eventually. We should stand down for now and watch from above.
What should we do? We don't have to worry about Zeno and Leo now, but we're not out of danger yet.
After how much trouble it was to defeat one soldat back near Trista, not out of danger is an understatement.
Yeah, and it was one of those against all of Class 7.
Stand back, everyone.
Are you?
Is he?
Wait.
And you saw what happened the first time I tried today. I didn't get a turn. My entire team got fainted before I even got to move. And then I got shot to pieces with the stupid bloody blow-ups of the explosions. That's fucking garbage.
You're gonna call
That's really bad design. I don't even get a fucking turn because you ordered it in such a way that I get all my guys fainted before I can do anything? You want me to fucking praise that shit? Garbage! That is unexcusable from a game that I would, expect better from. Fine, Dragon Quest XI, I don't expect much. This? What the fuck was that? And yes, course I'm angry about it. And fuck you if you disagree. I don't give a shit. You can't fucking see the wood for the trees, and that's a crap fucking design of a fight. Fucking can't even do a simple bloody, It's bad enough that it's a scripted fight that you're not supposed to win. Technically not supposed to lose either. But it's also some jank with the whole, like, oh, wait 10 turns and, you know, blah. It's rubbish.
It's the only choice we have. Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
I choose you, Pikachu. Metal Pikachu.
What's that sound?
Everyone looks what's going down.
It's coming from the sky over there. Is it an Imperial Army airship?
Because now I feel like I cheated. When really, I was none the wiser. I gave it the chance to show me that if it was a stupid ass scripted fight, and it just killed me. So I felt I had to do that. So fucking annoying. You know what? You know, the other day, Smokealoke was doing a giveaway, and this guy said, I'll pass. But it apparently meant a joke that, no, I'll take it, but I'll pass. It's like, it's kind of like that. It's like, don't fucking joke around at a time like, what are you doing? What is this shit? How am I supposed to interpret that? You say I'll pass, oh, okay. Clearly, that means that you don't want it. No, actually, you do want it? Oh, okay. Why is that funny? It's just crap.
Ash-colored knight?
Makes me angry as heck.
Why is it here? You can't be.
I feel like I didn't need to weaken it. I felt like, and now with fucking hindsight, I needed to just keep trying. But the thing is, if you're gonna do a fucking scripted fight, you better make it bloody clear. And the best way to do that is let me die and then roll on past it. And that's what normally games do. They just roll and do something stupid and fucking trash.
You really can.
Whoa, this is amazing.
Sorry for leaving this to you, Reen. We're counting on you.
It makes me so angry.
Right.
Now I didn't need to fucking weaken it.
Meddling brats.
Maybe gain a couple of levels. But I already did the bonus dungeon.
Finish it off, oh, it's still
I thought that would be enough.
Right when it doesn't even have a weapon. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Way to
Shouldn't
really
worry about fighting on borrowed time like
shit in your coffee. Dear God.
We're up against an awful lot of them, though. If only we had some kind of weapon.
Oh, that won't be an issue. There are plenty of potential weapons right there in front of us.
Clever.
How? Use their weapons against them. Yes, I get that, but how? It's not clever to say, hey, they have weapons, so I'm going to use how?
If that's what you have in mind, we'd best concentrate our attacks on one of them and snatch it away as quickly as
If it was that easy to snatch it away, why would they be a threat in the first place?
That's the plan.
That's a stupid plan.
Valimar, here we go!
All right, you ready?
No. I don't even fucking understand this crap. Oh, I gotta attack. Changing targets. You can change targets with the L1, R1 button. So, what happened to the tutorial? What happened to the tutorial? That's just not going to be the tutorial anymore. What is that? Okay. Why did you just let go of the tutorial like that? I was like trying to figure out a way to advance the tutorial, and then it was like, nope, now you're in it. That was your decision. No, I'm going with the fucking what? Will you do the tutorial? Rubbish. This is rubbish, man. This is fucking rubbish. This is making me angry.
Let's go.
It's working. Keep it up.
Is it? That's nice. I need to do damage now. Do I want to defend? I like this.
Bring it on. Gotcha. Now. Turn. Gotcha.
I have to change.
That's it. Just a little more.
Power slash, ew.
Bring it on.
They're both going.
Gotcha. Now. Turn. Gotcha. Now. Turn.
It's down.
Now, destructive impact.
We have the free as well. This actually makes sense rather than me using it. Because Destructive Impact is the finisher. We actually have it. That's kind of funny how I actually made the fight make sense in the story. Because it didn't have to make sense in the story if I used it the previous turn on the other guy.
I'm just glad that it worked.
I'm just
This is where the real battle begins.
becoming more and more... What's the word? Disillusioned? And unimmersed by the stupidity of it.
Yeah, that's our Reen.
That was
Where
quite
you
an
been,
impressive
Reen?
plan.
Huh?
Are your Arcuses resonating with one another?
Go ahead and show me what you can do.
You could probably die. You can now perform EX odds. The rest of Class 7 Instructor Series included can influence Divine Knight battles by acting as secondary contractors. The character closest to Reen will be chosen as his default battle partner. EX odds vary by character. How do you determine who's closest to Reen? What the fuck? And why did I lose all my mana? Why did I fucking lose my mana? Changing partners. You can change partners of R1 and... Oh, okay, there we go.
Leave this to me.
What the fuck is this shit? What is this shit? Resounding beat's nice. Give me a resounding beat. Oh, that's very different. That's not this resounding beat you get normally.
Can you handle this?
No problem.
No, I just want to see what they all do. Next time barrier connecting in quickly. Oh! Sure. Oh no, wait, no, that does nothing. Never mind. Ah! There's nothing. Aye, 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 aye. 8 is reasonable in this, but it's not the best, meaning there's something better, but there's also something worse, and I don't really understand which is which, so I might as well just go with that. But at the same time, this could be good, valuable learning experience, and it's probably not Buddy, because we already did Buddy the previous step. Yeah. Okay. This is better learning. Even if it was the other one, it's better to learn now, because we're still in good health. Crafts. I don't really care. Burn. I like the idea of burning the other guy. Can't guard counter. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Well, this should still work.
It's working. Keep it up.
Burst shot.
It's my turn.
Alright, so let's try and figure out. There are better things in this?
You handle this?
Will do.
I like that. I like speed up. That's good. We have crafts. I really like flame impact down to... No, not you. The other guy. Why can't I hit the other guy with this? I want the other guy burned, so while he takes turns, he takes damage, so then I'm dealing damage to both. Why can't it... Oh no, because I'm... Oh, no, one. That's just me being silly. Fuck, he can get damaged.
I'll handle it.
He can get damaged! Self 50% HP plus 30 CP. Consumes 400 EP. But where is our EP? Oh, our EP. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We have 600 EP left. I see. And there's charge. Restore 1000 CP. Okay. Now I'm starting to understand a little better. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good luck.
I'll try at least.
I like this. I don't care about that. I want to be able to guard counter.
Let's go. Gotcha.
Good. So just do this again. This upgrade in speed is really great. I really like the upgrade in speed. kill this. So just 1 against 1 now. These are really tutorial battles for these. That 21,000 damage means I can eliminate that out of the way. Gain the health. Now we switch back over to here because we've lost our speed. Gain our speed back. Because the speed is really nice. That might get us 2 turns in a row and stuff like that. Okay, so this is not so hard anymore. I really like Flame Impact because we're going to go again anyway. So it doesn't matter about the negative of that.
I'll handle it.
And it's burned. Look at that. That's fantastic. So now we go here.
Good luck.
Get that resounding beat back. And he's burned, so he's going to take huge amounts of damage. Here, we don't have 90, so we can't do anything there. But that's fine. I just want to attack, I suppose. But I don't really know what to attack. But the downward slash worked well last time, so presumably it worked well again.
It's working. Keep it up.
So I don't care about that. I don't really care about that either. Lustrous.
Let's go. Gotcha.
You get to attack twice. That's nice. Shame we don't have plus attack.
That's it. Just a
That
little
sucked.
more.
Must have changed his start. So he basically won this.
Here.
We basically won this. Just have to see where it is. Nope. Okay, fair enough.
It's my turn.
Just pause.
Try this.
So now we know it's not harm. Or we know it's not buddy. And I forget which one we did. Now he switched again. I just want to get my thing up. Whatever, it's fine. It absolutely doesn't matter anymore. This is too easy.
Try this.
Aquamatter does a lot of damage, so maybe we should have just done that.
You did great that time.
That was very bog standard. I'm thinking of
This can't be happening.
closing the curtain because the light is coming from.
Well, what's it to be? We can do this all day if you're still not ready to give up.
Oh, Rain.
He's got it.
That he does.
Ah,
He's turned this whole situation around.
I'm not trying to pass text, I'm trying to show the rest of the
Battle isn't over yet.
dialogue.
We still have the advantage
Like that.
in numbers. If we can surround him, victory will be ours. Enough! What? That sounds like...
Hello. That would be Elliot's dad.
Head?
A 4th Armored Division? How are they here? They're supposed to be dealing with the force of the Transcontinental Railroad. Bah, nothing more than a small diversion. And I tails between your legs. You don't want to share their fate. Unless you men think you can handle the might of the 4th Armored Division.
The 4th Armored Division?
Curse you, Greg! Fine. If that's how you want to play, we'll just have to call. Are you alright, sir? A sniper? Where are they?
What just happened? Who
The revelation music. Ah, look. It's Claire Revout.
Taking out the commander's sensor.
Claire Revout! Or Rivout or whatever. I think she said... Yeah, Claire Revout.
What's the situation with Zephyr?
AKA Ice Maiden.
Both are standing by at 5 o'clock. No signs of movement. Acknowledged. Ignore them for now.
Oh my god, revelation! This sort of music is perfect in, like, say, Danganronpa or Phoenix Wright, of like, and now the trial turns to the real matter at hand. Oh my god.
Focus your attention on the highway instead.
Who knew all along was there?
Yes, ma'am.
Like midway in the trial.
If she can aim that precisely from that far away, would likely hit her sights too. The Icy Maiden has certainly earned a
See,
reputation.
Icy Maiden.
Wouldn't want to try my luck against her. Not right now, anyway. Not much we can do while she's all the way over there. Besides, I think it's about time we called it a day.
The day's just begun. Look at the sky.
Taking off, Fee. See you some other time. Okay?
Hey, she's just a girl. She's only 15. You can't take off.
Be sure to keep up on the training. You'll need it if you want to make it through this war unscathed.
That's a jump.
Who those damn Jaegers think they are to retreat without orders? All units, fall back! We're returning to the Twin Dragons Bridge!
No, say when it's the end. It's the end.
Yes, sir!
Aristocrats. We're just a ball of light.
Looks like we're safe now.
Looks like you're... What's the word? Refragmented?
Hey, nice work out there. Whew. I felt uncomfortably close to death 1 or 4 too many times.
Well, we did. Because we said to fucking reduce that stupid
At
shit.
least it's all over with now.
Dad!
Dad!
Thank goodness you're all right.
Elliot!
We met this guy in the first game.
That's the famous Craig the Red, huh?
Yes.
It's like the real model of a scary-ass military officer.
I mean, he is one.
About that.
That's what everyone thinks at first.
Oh! My beloved gift from Adios!
But yes.
Why did you talk?
Why did you crow?
Come here into your father's loving embrace!
No way, Dad.
Hmm.
I'm glad you haven't changed, but Dad!
Nonsense! You were raised in my arms, my boy. What's another 2 or 3 minutes more? I can tell you've lost some weight, but you're otherwise as fit as your fiddles.
Excuse me?
Oh, it's so good to see you.
You too. But you're seriously hurting me now. Please loosen your grip some.
That thing I said earlier, I take it back.
That's what everyone thinks at first.
Yeah, everyone reacts like that.
That's because they're stupid.
Elliot seems really happy though.
And I don't mean the first part. I mean the whole thing.
Yeah, it's great to see them together again.
I'm pleased to see that everything went well.
There's Icy Maiden. Claire Revolt. Yeah.
I thought it was you.
Looks like you're from the Railway Military Police. Then you must be...
Claire Eveld. Yeah, I see names.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Captain.
They're probably going to do the name thing with her as well, even though we saw her right at the beginning of the game. Well, fairly. Chapter 1 boss. She wasn't the boss, but after the boss. Here we go.
And yes, sir. I'm Captain Claire Revelt of the RMP. It sounds as though we have plenty to discuss. Perhaps in a more fitting location. Follow me if you would.
You heard the lady. Fourth Armed Division, temporary base. It's kind of Soul Calibur.
Begin by congratulating you on making it all the way here.
This music, like Soul Calibur 3. On the stage of history.
I'm overjoyed to see you all again.
The same to you, Captain.
I had no idea what had happened to you after Heimdall's occupation. It's a huge relief to see you made it out okay.
Funny. I was... As for you, I believe it's the first time we've had the pleasure of meeting. You're Toval Rondonor of the Bracer Guild, yes? One of Sarah's co-workers.
Wow.
Co-workers.
Actually heard of me? Though, to tell you the truth, I've heard more than my fair share of stories about you from Sarah, too.
Oh, really?
Kinda surprising to see you with the 4th Armored Division.
She got in touch with us soon after the war broke out, in fact. She then mobilized the RMP to guide us to this proving ground so that we could establish a base. We wouldn't be here now if not for her.
Wow, really? I see your ability to make good, quick judgments is still intact.
Reorganizing the divided divisions was of the utmost importance. I simply did what I had to do. I was concerned about His Excellency and what was happening in the capital, but he always told me to act objectively in times of crisis.
Oh, my apologies, Captain.
I'd almost forgotten that she was right there in the capital when her boss was assassinated, and by none other than Crow.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, rumbling.
Where's Instructor Neidhart anyway? I thought he would be here with you, Dad.
He hasn't been back to this division, no. We had no idea whatsoever of his whereabouts until a few days ago. But then he was finally able to get in contact and inform us that he was well.
That's good news.
Either way, it sounds like you can't be too careful. This base is held so far. There's no guarantee that'll always be the case.
I wish I could deny that. The Noble Alliance is starting to put more and more resources into trying to finish us off. We know how to deal with their soldats, which evens the odds.
Then zip
Disadvantage when it comes to supplies.
or unzip.
True. This isn't the best position for getting outside help. The longer the war goes on, the harder it's gonna be to hold out.
That said, we have no intention of giving up without a fight. Our enemies have occupied the capital and effectively taken the citizens, as well as the Imperial family, hostage. Even should the goddess forgive them, I damn well won't!
You don't need to yell quite that loudly. Besides, I don't think you'll find many who are willing to forgive them. Though if anything, I'm just worried about how Fiona's doing.
Well, I'm sorry to announce that Fiona is dead. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong game.
Yeah, I'm worried about Dad too.
I'm gonna give it all I got.
I'm afraid I don't yet have any specific information regarding Heimdall's current situation. With control of the railways taken from us, we're limited on what we can actually do, I'm afraid.
Sounds frustrating.
Regardless, it's my turn to ask all of you something. Bearing all of what we've just discussed in mind, what do you intend to do from here on out?
Probably some menial tasks and advance some chapters.
Well,
Good question.
You don't have the raw power that the Alliance or the Imperial Army's got. But you've still got a pretty significant weapon at your disposal. And one that neither side can afford to ignore. You need to think long and hard about how you intend to use it.
Oh, I agree completely.
And why are we discussing it for an hour?
Valamar's power is incredible. That much is definitely true. These past few days have left me with no choice but to accept what I have.
He can take on multiple soul dots at once and still come out on top. If used the right way, he could maybe even change the direction of this war. Keep in mind, it's all dependent on the strength of his awakener.
I hate to toss aside the subject of war so frivolously, but we also need to find some way to rescue Elise and Princess Alphen.
Are they not one and the same sort of thing?
If we
Part of the
focus
same.
on that, it makes perfect sense for us to support the Imperial Army and fight against the Noble Alliance. But
Lieutenant General, I'm afraid that we can't answer your question at the present time. At the very least, not until we've heard everyone's opinion.
Not until we've got the red letter dictating our next objective.
Oh? We hate what the Alliance is doing as much as you do. So in that sense, we want to do what we can to help you fight against them. But I don't think it would be right for just the four of us to decide without everyone else's input.
So give us a few chapters while we round them up before we come back to you.
Yep. We need to find everyone else before making such a major decision.
Major?
We make our decisions together. That's how we
I thought he
roll.
was a corporal.
For now, we solely want to put our focus on finding the rest of our classmates. Then, and only then, will we decide how best to approach this war. And what we as a class can do to help end it.
I see.
Maiden.
once a member of Class 7, always a member of Class 7. Can't say I'm all that surprised.
Very well. You may have been separated from foes, but you still have every bit the spirit of a student.
Is that a compliment or a slap in the face?
And it is the duty of students to absorb the world around them. Go forth, and when you're all together once again, find your role to play. Only then
In this JRPG.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Dad.
I apologize for not being able to give you a better and more immediate answer.
Not at all. What you said was perfectly reasonable, Reed. You'll hear no objections from me.
Only small mutterings. And
I hope you see it through to the end. All the inner strength and conviction.
silly kids running there, having a bother around.
That said, I'm conflicted about sending my dear away with protection.
Well, you know, and one day you'll have to explain all about that.
Should I send a company of troops with him? That might not be enough. He needs airships as well.
So embarrassing.
He really is the most doting father I've ever seen.
No.
I bet 100 Mirror the war would be over in no time flat if the Alliance ever tried to kidnap Elliot.
Well, in that case, how would you like me to accompany you?
I mean, sorry, what?
Captain?
Really? You?
Are you sure?
You know, there's a lot of sausage party going on.
You're currently using Ymir as your base of operations, correct? Not only could I use my knowledge to better fortify it, I could also handle communications with other regions from there. This could be a good chance to reach out and find Milliam as well. I haven't been able to contact her since the war broke out.
Oh. Works for me. To be blunt, Ymir's borders are wide open.
Something here only.
And the Alliance could take advantage of that at any time. We can't have another incident like with the Jaegers. Bringing her back just might be our best defense right now.
I hate to admit it, but you're right.
Yeah, she's such a whiny little bitch. Why do we have to have her again?
We need to swallow our pride and take help where it's given, especially from specialists like the two of you.
You're hearing that, Claire? Yeah.
More important than all of that, I know we can trust you.
You're right.
Exactly.
Captain Claire, we'd be honored to accept your kind offer. Welcome to the team.
No, believe me, it isn't all yours.
In addition to my duties as a member of the RMP, I hereby pledge my support to everyone in Class 7.
With Captain Claire agreeing to join, they begin to make arrangements to leave the military proving ground. Once she'd explained that she had some preparations to take care of her own first, however, they decided to stay for a short while longer. This gave Class 7 the perfect opportunity to do some menial tasks and advance the chapter to explore the 4th Armored Division's base while they wait. Captain Claire joined the party. Rin and Claire can now use overdrive when linked with one another.
Well then, I suppose you might as well take a look around. We're meeting her in front of Valamar, right?
That's right. We should head there as soon as we finished up here.
Got it.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Dad said they're looking after a couple of 4 students in this base camp.
Really?
There could very well be someone we know. We should go and see if we can meet them.
I'm game. Let's go.
This music is incredibly Soul Calibur free, like. Well, this is where they were supposed to wait for the captain to finish up her preparations. Is there anything else we need to do, or should we just wait here?
Sorry to keep you waiting for so long.
Oh, have you dressed up for us? Oh.
You're not in uniform.
I'd be
Different kind of
something
uniform.
a walking target if we were to travel to any Alliance-ruled areas dressed like that, after all. This outfit doesn't look too strange on me, does it?
Girl, how is anyone not going to instantly recognize you with that incredibly striking blue hair?
No, absolutely not.
Everyone should know exactly who you are, who knows you. With that blue hair.
It just looks so different in it that it took me a moment to recognize it was you.
Yeah, it really suits you.
Thank you very much.
I feel like I'm surrounded by horny teenagers all of a sudden.
Really? You're late to the party.
Can't blame the guy for falling for a pretty girl, Fee. That's what we do.
Yeah, we fall hard and break our kneecaps.
I think this is one mystery about humans I'm content not trying to get my
Oh no! It's not humans, it's because you're female and you don't give a shit.
You're all ready to
But if there was a guy, I'm sure you'd understand perfectly fine.
Dad,
I've given my subordinates their orders. They will be backing you up as best they can in my absence. Should you need anything, let them know. They will be able to get in contact with me if need be.
Very well. Leave everything here to us. In return, I will be counting on you to support the young lions of the Academy.
I will, sir.
The lionesses, even, if you will.
Now,
Olaf. His name is Olaf.
I'm astounded by just how much stronger you've become in less than a year. You might not appreciate me saying this, but everything you've done has just confirmed in my mind that sending you to Thor's was the right choice after all.
honestly, Dad, I feel the same way. It wasn't what I wanted to do originally, but if not for enrolling there, I never would have met all of my friends. So while I couldn't imagine I'd ever feel this way at the time, I'm really grateful to you now.
Glad to hear it. Looking at you now, it's clear that you're finally ready to forge your own path in life. Make your own choices. As such, once this war is over, and this nation is back to the way it was, if you still wish to live your life as a musician, you will have my full support.
Oh my god, he said yes! Oh wait.
You actually allow that?
I'm true to my word. You needn't rush to decide decide what you want to do now. I imagine that if you keep fighting alongside your classmates, you will eventually realize what you want to do, and a choice reached after long, serious thought is not one you will regret.
Talking about a serious thought, you just gave us the ice.
Thanks, Dad. To tell you the truth, I'm really not sure what I want to do anymore. But by this war's end, I'm sure I'll know too.
That's my boy. Well,
boy!
All of you luck and good health. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you.
Bye then.
The best to you too, sir. Take care, Dad.
Woohoo! We're off.
We got the girl. 2 of them, in fact. And a cat. That's nonsense. That was out. The fuck? Oh, why does this place look so familiar? Because it's the end of the Mere Valley. We came here during our trip. Looks like we managed to make it back safely.
Wow! We seriously traveled all that distance? Just like that?
My legs feel kinda like jelly. It's astounding what your divine knight is capable of. And in the same vein, it's disheartening to think the Azure Knight may be capable of this as well.
You got that right. The last thing we need is that thing showing up in front of us out of nowhere.
Keep in mind, using the spirit path consumes plenty of mana, and places where you can use it are limited. It has its uses, yes, but personally, I think there are many too negatives to design a full-scale operation around it.
Mana decreasing. Entering inactive state.
Valmar. Is he alright?
Between the battle earlier and using the spirit path to get here, he must have used up all the mana he had. Just let him rest for a day, and I should be able to recover enough to travel again.
I guess it's good night for you, huh? Thanks, Valimar!
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to reunite if not for your help, so thanks.
You need not thank me. Do not hesitate to call me again should the need arise.
Alright, we need to get back to Ymir before the sun sets. Watch your step, okay?
Will do.
Same music that's all about, you know, sunset and going back to your village and returning home. They use the same tunes for a lot of things that has its like own meaning. He looks like he's sleeping a lot more peacefully now.
Father Bernard said his condition had been gradually improving. He also said it would likely be some time before he regains consciousness.
I see.
If there's anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to tell us.
We're guests, so we need to chip in and do our part. Reen, your friends are always so sweet. I appreciate the offer, but I know how tired you must be. I think it would be best if you spent a day relaxing. Perhaps you could even set tomorrow aside as a day off.
But
why not? Valmar's out of commission anyway, so we're going to be here whether we like it or not.
Plus, if you got to get some R&R, well, you still can.
It's hard to take it easy when we're still not sure if the rest of us are seen safe.
As much as I agree with you, Elliot, I think you're probably right. We need to be at our peak, and we're out looking for that.
Can't argue with that logic. Like Celine said, we're stuck here anyway, so let's make the most of this well-deserved break.
Roger. I think I'll start tinkering with the town's communication equipment then. Yay! Advancing to the 4th day.
Ymir Rest Day 1. Although we had 2 other days that apparently didn't matter. Feels kind of weird to have a day off. I guess I could kill time by hanging out with the others. It wouldn't hurt to go out to the valley and get some light exercise in even. Receive bonding points. Bonding points. On days off, you can bond with Claire. You can view bonding events with Reen's classmates and other support members. These events require bonding points. Viewing a character's bonding event raises the link level between Reen and that character. On the race days, you can use bonding points to participate in bonding events with other characters. View bonding events allows you to gain link XP with that character. Characters with bonding events are marked with the exclamation point on the map. To advance the story, inspect the door to Reen's room and select rest. Occasionally there will be key events which must be viewed before proceeding. Anyway, man, when they hold it to you out on a silver platter, to the point where they're even talking about the virility of young males, of course I'm going to take every opportunity. It's like, how could you not? It's obvious. It's right there. Even the game wants it. So where's the bondage? There it is. Yay, bondage!
Last night, I took the liberty of modifying the station's communication equipment to let the village more easily reach the RMP. In theory, this will allow them to inform us of any incoming danger, and in turn, allow us to be more thoroughly prepared. Ideally, I'd also like to make note of any possible points of entry into the village.
I can't thank you enough, Captain. The people here can rest easy knowing they've got your team watching over them.
No thanks necessary. It wasn't as if I had left my RMP duties behind when I decided to accompany you. I believe that's the best way I can honor His Excellency's legacy, too.
I wonder if there's anything I can do to help her keep the village safe. Yeah. Is there anything I can do to help you with? I want to keep this place safe, so just say the word.
Would you mind guiding me to the outskirts of town? There's one concern that I'd like to put to rest if I can. Nice quiet place below the trees. No one is looking, of course.
Gladly. Reen guided Captain Claire down the mountain slope to where she wanted to go. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Well, here we are. This is the place.
This does seem like a safe enough route to go to and from the village. All the more reason it was worth investigating. If it's safe for us to use, then it's safe for would-be intruders to use, too.
Actually, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of it like that before.
Still, now we know. I've already seen to it that the route those Jaegers used is secured, but I'd like to take similar measures here, too. Front, back, and side measures. Now, to make this area on my map as a potential target for security,
Something's here. Yay! Damn it. There's so many of them.
They must have surrounded us while we're busy talking. Which means this location also has plenty of blind spots.
Ugh. Taking on this many at once isn't going to be easy. We should try and find an opening too.
No, there's no need for that. Let me take care of this. It won't be taken but a moment.
Against all of these things? Well, does she have 100 CP? Star power. Nice. Whoa!
Like I said, a moment.
Was this Persona 5?
Still, not only is this an easy route, but we also leveled up our Persona rank.
Thou art I art thou. Thou art Claire Lever.
For invaders to navigate, it doubles as excellent camouflage along the way. I'll have to put plenty of thought into how to best secure this route.
That was incredible, Captain. Not only did you take on those monsters alone, you took them all down in one fell swoop. I can still hardly believe it.
Not at all, it was nothing special, really. I'm only estimating the points of impact of the mirror devices based on their positions, reflection speeds, and trajectories.
Performing complex calculations like that on the fly sounds pretty incredible to me. Say nothing of the fact that you're doing it in the midst of a tense combat situation. You know, I think I underestimated just how much you're really capable of. Now I know how you came to be known as the Icy Maiden in the first place.
I'll admit, it's a little embarrassing to be praised quite so much. His Excellency was the one to give me that name, actually. I just wish I could have repaid him for all that he did for me.
Oh, you know, there's always a way to repay...
He was the one who gave me a sense of belonging when I had nowhere to go. He gave me a place to use my abilities, but... My apologies. I shouldn't be saying any of this to you. I may have been unable to repay him while I still was alive, but I will do all I can to repay him in what ways I have left.
You can count on us on that front, too. And back. And we're not just going to sit back and force everything on you. We're going to be there for you when you need it, every step of the way.
That's sweet. Thank you, Reem.
And once they returned to Ymir, Reen helped Captain Claire improve the village security arrangements. Your bond with Captain Claire strengthened. Very nice bondage. Let's move on, shall we? Oh. Who is this? Oh, if it isn't Reen, taking the day off. I don't know you. I don't know you. Hi there, Gerald. And yeah, we're just getting some R&R before we head out again tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, it's nice to see you kids made it back to us. Take all the time you need before you go out there and knock 'em dead, okay?
Thanks, we will. Incidentally, what were you doing over the mountain path?
Oh, I was just having a look at the slope. It's covered in more snow than ever. Perfect for snowboarding.
Oh yeah, totally slipped my mind. I was only thinking about Claire. I guess the courses are still up and running.
Sure are. The you kids did some solid work building them. And if you need to take your mind off of things, they're always open. I might even have a prize or two installed if you manage to clear them.
Now I'm curious. Thanks for the heads up. Received Ymir board. Ymir, far wherever you are. You can now snowboard from Ymir's southeast gateway. Completing the available courses within the given time frames while obtaining a set number of flags will net a variety of prizes. More courses will become available as the story advances. Practice your hardest. Give it everything you got. It's snowboarding time! Collect the specified number of flags while reaching the goal within the targeted time. Finish the course with the required number of flags within the target time to clear it. Jump to the X button. Crashing into obstacles will consume time. A course. Yes, of course I'm going on a course. Which course is it? That doesn't help me know which course. Of course you do. I don't know how to be faster than this. That's all the flags. How many flags do I need to get? Was 24 to all of it?
Wasn't so great.
The fuck? I had to get all the flags? Target 22 and I got 21. Motherfucker. So there's a total of 24 and I have to get 22 out of 24? That's absurd. Like, fair enough. It's still absurd. Alright.
I did it!
New record! What if I get all 24? Which means I have to slow down, that'll be slower. It's that one. This shit. Oh, it's almost. See what I'm time.
I did it!
Cleared the A1 course.
Not bad. It was only a beginner's course, but not bad. Well, here's a prize. Go ahead, take it. And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by.
I certainly will. See you then. Give me more! Meh. I didn't realise I had to get 22 the first time around. I thought 22 was absurd, man. Like, I thought you could get bonuses for, like, getting that many or some shit. Should I go rest in my room now? After all the time you've had? Yeah. Clearance to rest will cause the main story to advance. Any unseen bonding events will no longer be available. Oh. Bonding events. I love the way they call it that. They knew what they were doing when they decided to call it bondage. I'm gonna rank. I'm gonna build. Unyielding heart is a perk.
Keep it up.
Give it up. Why grade B and not A or S? What the fuck? I did everything. Departing Ember. Departing Ember. Ember.
No.
Well then, it's time to get going. We're gonna be using Valmar's power this time too, right?
Yeah, the Spirit Path is going to be our best bet for traveling. His mana should have recovered by now.
Yes, well, he should have been more than plenty after resting a whole day.
Can this shit please do what I need to do?
I take it all of you Wester too. Yep.
I'm fine, thanks. Come to figure, what happened to Tova and Captain Claire?
I'm not sure.
They headed off somewhere early this morning.
Sorry for the delay. I thought we'd be back before now.
Unless it's Claire. Where'd you two go?
We decided to take one more round to check Mir's defenses. I wanted to make sure the communications equipment that I modified yesterday was functioning properly, too.
Good news is everything's tip-top shape. Which means Amir's now got a line of communication with the 4th Armed Division, the RMP.
Really? Talk about convenient.
Still, Tovo and I are in agreement that it would be wise for us to leave the village completely unguarded. So a few of us should stay behind to keep an eye on things around here.
That's probably for the best, yeah.
Good idea.
The bigger our group is, the more likely we're standing out against suspicious, even if we do use the spirit path. To even things out, I think it'd be better if Tovo or you stayed behind, Captain.
You read my mind. I think a couple of you guys should probably stick around, too.
We can discuss that while walking along the valley. There's no point in splitting up right here, right now. Try to make your mind up before we get to Valmar.
Sure thing. Let's get going. We'll see you in a bit, Mom.
Alright, take care.
Thank you, Jetman. Sometimes I'm better than others. And bouncing between them is like a juggling act. Oof. Especially when there's like 6 or 7. But it's a pleasure. I do my best. So I'm very happy to entertain you guys. Thank you for being here as well. It's good to have you. How have you been?
I need all of you to come back here to me as soon as you can, okay?
Of course! We'll be back before you know it!
And the more of friends in tow.
Sometimes I feel like I should watch what I did in the first game to try and know what I did for the voices. But I definitely enjoy doing them. So I'm glad you enjoy listening. So, well, let's go to Shop Factory, see if there's anything useful that we can get. This is Trails of Cold Steel, by the way. This is a game I highly recommend. Shop and trade and all sorts of stuff. Yeah! Woohoo! This is sort of shit I really like getting. You know, cookbooks. Cannot sell, huh? So now we can go shop and buy. Ooh, master quartz. Already bought that. Okay. Because this game requires using quartz that have special abilities that are like what you augment to have your various mana abilities and spells and whatnot. Let me know how much you know about the series. The series is very big. And there's many arcs to it. This is the latest Trails of Cold Steel, but before that there was like Trails in the Sky and all sorts. Anyway, the music's really nice as well. This is a game I would recommend. You were talking about like, would I recommend Dragon Quest XI? And I was talking about all the things I didn't like. There are things I don't like in every game. No game is perfect. And we were actually dealing with one earlier with that stupid fight that I really hated. But generally speaking, this is definitely a game and series I would very much enjoy and recommend. I loved the first one. I played it, streamed it for many, many hours last year, and I'm really happy to be able to stream this one too. Yeah, it is really cool, and most people will not have known of it. This is what I mean, exactly. You are one of many examples, gentlemen. Most people don't know of this series, even though this series does have a cult following, and if you dig a little deeper, you can see how much it is truly loved by a lot of people, but you will never see the light of day compared to like Dragon Quest. And this game is worth so much more than a billion Dragon Quest. But that's the world we live in, and it's really sad. And it's one of the reasons why I do what I do and I play the games that I do, because I want to give love and I want to showcase the games that I feel deserve more than they currently have. The same is true for tomorrow's game, Metroid Odyssey. But yeah, this is definitely a game that I love doing. Even though there are obviously times where I'm like frustrated as hell. Because they did a scripted fight, but they didn't do a scripted fight like you normally do a scripted fight. So I didn't even know it was a scripted fight. I wasn't sure. So I died, so then I changed things up, and then I did it, and it was like, ugh, I wish I didn't do it now. But generally speaking, it's a great game. We did just get munchies, so we need to go to items, we need to go to this, we need to use this. Contains a recipe. Obtain a recipe for tomato jelly. Perfect. So now we go here. We go, because this has its own cooking system, much like Tales of, but I really like the cooking system in this game. So now we have Starberry and a Acerbic tomato to get. What platforms is this on? Quite a few, actually, which is very nice. Basically, this came out last year on the PC. However, the version I'm playing is one that just recently came out, and as you can see, I'm holding a PS controller, which I would be, wanting to use regardless, but it's just that the PC version for the first game had really poor controller support, so I wanted to make sure I was playing the PS4 version. So this is the PS4, but you can get it on either PS4 or PC at the very least. So, not bad. So I need to go back here. I need to go try and buy Starberry and a Acerbic tomato. I want to buy 8 of each. I have quite a bit of money because of my beautiful, lovely Master Quartz. That gives me lots of money. You never have a problem with money ever again. As long as you find... one of my biggest tips to play the game is to have someone that uses Scepter. Scepter is fantastic. You don't get it at the beginning. You have to look for it. You have to be very careful about looking for it. You can go to every single manufacturer of quartz to find where you can buy. I actually got this from a chest, actually. I got this from a demon chest. But it's brilliant. This is the best, especially for beginning game, Master Quartz you can get. These are all the Master Quartzes I can use, but I'm only using ones that are currently named L, which are quick. And this is how you gain money. Because Sepith in this game is money. You sell Sepith. Sepith is a currency that it's kind of like gems that you do a lot of things with. You manufacture things with, you sell, you do all sorts of stuff. So obtaining Sepith is really good. And once you have this available, you're good for money. So otherwise you're struggling for money and it's real painful. Obtain Sepith from tax crafts. Crafts are like stamina using moves, which you'll get to see. Because this game has 2 different kinds of mana. It has stamina and mana. Stamina is effectively CP, which are craft points. EP, which I can't remember what it's called, but something points beginning with E, is mana. And things like Curia, Aqua Bleed, Frost Edge are mana abilities. There are other abilities that are craft abilities, specific to each individual character, which is kind of how you decide which characters you want to use. So yeah, really, really, really good game, and I'm really happy to have that thing. So now that we have that recipe, did I buy the stuff? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so now I can go... Nope. I don't know if you've played any Tales of. I don't really like Tales of that much. This is a much better game in my opinion than Tales of, but it has a cooking system much like Tales of. As in to say, I can cook a meal, and my aim is to try and uncover this whole map, graph, table, whatever. Currently we have tomato jelly, the regular version, unlocked and known about. However, there are 3 other versions of this food. With Salty Onigiri, there are 4 different versions. Now, this is based on their ability to cook, which is in turn based by the faces. As you can see here, Thee's face is oh, I can't do this, sweat and everything. Worst ability to cook this food. A little better than that, but unhappy are Marcius, the green faces. You won't know them by name, but the blue face is the worst. The green faces, Marcius and Toval, are not really great. Then the yellow face is a little bit above that, which is Elliot, and then the faces which are yeah, I can do this, are Reen and Claire. And that generally decides who's likely to give you what you want. So here, the way it works is the best version of tomato jelly as the game... yeah, it is really nice. I really enjoy it. The best version of this recipe is the golden recipe. It's gold, it's shiny. And that's the bottom one. Then the second best is the one that... I don't know why they order it this way, but whatever. The second best one is the one at the top. The third best one is the one that is basic, which is the one that we already know about. Recovers 2000 HP and restores 15 CP. Your stat down. There are various, like, 30 different types of stat things and statuses and conditions, like, you know, paralysis, sleep, poison, burn, freeze, you know. And then the worst one is the third one. My objective is to try and uncover what each of them are, because sometimes the worst one, quote unquote, actually can be better. They offers you something different that you might actually want instead. Like, maybe it only restores 100 EP and no HP, but 100 EP. That could be really useful for a mage or whatever, you know? So, I'm going to cook a meal, and we want to try and find the other ones. So we're going to go here and hopefully get the worst one. Hopefully, we may not. Tough jelly. Oh, what happened here? So he just tried and he failed to do well. So he got the worst one. So now we know about tough jelly. That allows us to recover 2000 HP, not 15 CP, but allows us to get stat ups. Now, there may be a time where we really need defense against the opponent, and that could be better than cure stat down. So I like how it's like, you never know which one's really useful, and you might as well find them all. So we did there. That's one. Then we want to try and go for one of these two to try and get the best one, which is the golden one, but I don't know who is going to do it. So refreshing coffee vet jelly, that is the best jelly of this version. There we go. Recovers 2,500 each HP, so more HP than the other two. Insight for 3 turns, cure sleep, nightmare. That's really freaking good. I think Insight potentially is the one that allows you to gain back CP at the end of every turn. So that's restoration of CP every turn, which is really nice. I think that's what it is. I need to check that, but I think that might be what it is. Anyway, now I want to try and get the next. So he's the king. Usually there's only one person with the crown. One person who is the best at it. Then the others, even if they have the same type of face, she doesn't get a crown for this. She might get a crown for something else, but she won't get a crown for it. So she's a good bet to either get the best one or the second best one.
I'll follow the recipe to the letter.
She got the third one. Okay, fair enough. It's a little bit of a gamble based on the information we have available. Let's just keep trying. There we go. So now we have all of them unlocked. So now we have energy jelly, and that allows us to go 2,000 HP, so 500 HP, so that's more than the other two, and more CP, and cures faint. And curing faint is really powerful, because faint is a very, very debilitating skill. If one of your members is fainted, it's not actually like, it's not like they're knocked out, but what it does do is it paralyzes them, they can't move, and any damage they take is critical. So they can easily die when they're fainted. So, if anything, I want more of that. But as you can see, we now uncovered all of them. I really enjoy this whole trying to get them all thing. And there's quite a few. Like, if I go down to the bottom, you know, that's the thing there. So, I really enjoy a lot of things about this game. There's also a fishing minigame. That's pretty cool. We might be able to use, I might be able to show you. Which ain't bad either. But obviously, you know, the main game is a JRPG. Travel to the end of the valley, the story will advance, and it won't be possible to return to Ymir for a while. I was hoping to actually go to the fishing lake, but apparently not. We just skipped it entirely. Alright, here we are again.
Is he still asleep?
Looks that way. Valamar, can you hear me?
Reawakening from an active state. Reboot complete. Awakener and secondary contractor waveforms detected.
Good. He's recovered enough mana.
Man, he really is amazing.
I think I'm starting to get used to him. Weird as that sounds. Okay, where to, guys?
We should probably double check where everyone currently is first. Valamar, can you update us on where the others are?
Repeating search. There are 3 of them remaining. The secondary contractors are to the northeast in the Nord region. 3 are to the south-southeast in the Legram region. All vital signs appear normal.
Phew, they're still safe.
It sounds that way.
Well, if nothing happened to me, there's no way it could happen to the rest of us, because I'm the worst.
I'm glad they're okay.
Yeah, still, there's no time to waste. Like Toval said, where to next? Both Nord and Legrand are about the same distance away from here.
Can I choose?
I think Nord's a little bit closer, though, if I recall.
Do you? Do you really?
Any objectives to go? Yes! I want to go to Legrand first. Any objections to going there? And no, it's not because I like Laura or whatever. She's not even my favourite, but I'd prefer to go to Legrand.
Nord is Gaius' homeland, right? I've never been, so I'm actually kind of excited to go. Is this where you do a pull fast one and Gaius isn't one of the three there? The unexpected thing?
I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as Elliot. Considering it's not actually in Rebonian territory, I wouldn't be surprised if the war hadn't much impact there too.
I wouldn't be so sure. Do you have any info on that, Captain? I'm afraid not. We don't really have any resources to spare that far north at the moment. However, I do know that the elite 3rd Armored Division is stationed there. It's not hard to imagine there being a rise in conflict between them and the Norcia Provincial Army.
That's true. We'll have to keep our eye on our toes in Nord as much as anywhere else. Still set on heading to Nord. We're going to be in danger regardless of where we go, so yeah.
Besides, there are 3 of us over there. A little dangerous not enough to stop me from seeing them again.
Sometimes I ad-lib the dialogue because I don't read it entirely right, and I apologize, but I aim to be accurate. Agreed.
Plus, it'd be nice to let everyone else know that you're alive too, Reen.
No, it sounds good to me too.
That's that then. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Just to make sure you figure out who's coming and who's staying first.
You will need to choose 3 additional party members to accompany Reen to Nord. 2 of them must be from Class 7, while the last must be either Toval or Captain Claire. After choosing your party, you won't be able to change it for some time, so choose wisely.
I wonder what I should pick. I wonder what I did in the first game, and what my main team was, because I really loved using Elliot and Fee, and I'd love to have Claire Reveld with her.
This is a very easy choice for me.
Done! I don't know Claire Reveld's equipment set or moves, so I'd like to learn them, and this is the perfect time to do that. I've played a little bit with Toval. Nothing particularly special struck my eye in using him. It's, whatever. And, of course, she's gorgeous, so there's that, too. And then, obviously, my main team. The only other person that isn't here is very much like Claire Reveld in Elisa Rainford. That was my main team back in the first game when we got to use our team. I'll leave Amir in your care, you two.
Don't worry, we'll take care of everything here. Amir will just be fine, or I'm not a bracer. Take care, guys!
Don't worry about us. We'll bring the governors back safely, promise.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
We'll be counting on you.
Well then, we should be going. The islands are well known for their vastness. We're going to need to be very careful once we arrive.
Celine, we're ready when you are.
And ready I am. Dalamar, open the spirit path. Our destination is the Nord Highlands to the northeast.
Acknowledged. Activating the spirit path. The music is so good in this game.
And I love how very systematically they use different parts of music to basically have the same sort of meaning. Every time you do something of a certain note, every time a certain event of a certain type happens, every time a certain revelation appears, every time a certain whatever, you kind of can predict which tune is going to illustrate that.
This isn't my first time using the route or anything, but still.
It feels weird, though. But our classmates are waiting somewhere on the other side of this.
Yeah, and we'll stop at nothing to bring them back. That would be the remainder of the tunes of the thing, if we had got to here.
Nord! Where are we? Oh, that's right. I wasn't on this trip last time.
Was he? I can't remember. I know Elisa was with us. Because we didn't get to choose. Eustace was with us. I think Laura was with us. Maybe Marcus? I can't remember. It's so long ago. It's been a year. But I believe it was Elisa for sure. Maybe it was Elliot. Looks like we made it. Look how far we come, my baby. Now, of course, we find Milliam here in the first one.
Milliam! Yeah! Milliam's so hyper! Woo!
Nord Island. This stone circles in the southern part of the Highlands. This is where we actually countered Milliam when she ran off. We had to chase her down. Funny enough, this is where we first met Milliam. I remember this game very well, so.
Oh, really?
So you guys fought here.
Sophie and Elliot weren't here last time, but Laura, Eustace,
Nah, I heard all about that from Milliam, actually.
This spot's fairly high up, too, so it won't be easy to see from ground level. We should be able to leave Valimar here without him being found.
Celine's right. This area's an excellent place to keep Valimar. That aside, this view's spectacular. My work allows me to see different places all across Urbonia, but I've never seen anywhere quite like this. Yeah, it's stunning.
So this is where Group A got to spend its field study for June, huh, Reen? Because I was in the other group.
Anyway, I think we should get moving. I mean, obviously Gaius was with us, because Gaius was his homeland. But I mean, like, outside Gaius, it must have been, not these two. And I don't think it was Emma either. I'm not sure if Laura was there. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah. We need to start gathering information on where everyone might be. I say we start by heading to either the settlement to the north or Zender Gate to the south.
That settlement's where Gaius is from, right? Zender Gate's where the 3rd Armored Division is stationed too. It's the perfect choice if we want to go somewhere with plenty of people around.
Yeah, they're both a ways away on foot, but either one's worth a shot.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Unfortunately, what I'm worried about is I need to try and revise what voice I gave to Celine, because when you're juggling like 10 or 12 voices, it's very difficult to remember each of the voices that you give for each of the characters, and sometimes they mesh across to the other ones, and I know the kind of voice I gave Elisa Rainford, though I love her, and one of my favorite girls, possibly my favorite, but I also really like Fee. I know a lot of people are supposed to, Elisa's such a spoiled brat, and I'm like, no, I quite like her, actually. And I give her often the,
oh, come on,
kind of voice, which is kind of what I'm giving Celine right now.
I can't believe my mother would do such a thing.
Type of voice. Anyway.
around without a care in the world.
I don't want to open this chest till that finishes.
Black kites? Or maybe hawks?
Because I don't think it will continue. Curie bomb! Woohoo! Okay, what else? There's a chest over there. I want to. No, pick up the chest. Marble ring. I don't need to fight that, so I won't. We'll probably find some time to fight that. I apologize if you can hear the noise coming up from upstairs. That's just because it's a different level. So this is all familiar. Yeah. This is all familiar. Whoa, whoa. That's so bad.
This is the way, right?
Follow the cliff round here, and we'll come out into an open area.
Got another nice item. There you go. You normally travel by horseback on this area, to be fair. I didn't pay attention to what Reen had said. But let's just continue.
Is that gunfire?
Yeah.
Look over there.
None! Who is it?
Probably not friends. Unless they are troops from another Zatian port or whatever. No, not these.
You aren't getting away. This is the end of the road for you, 3rd Armored Division.
Oh, really? So much for that.
Cursed Noble Alliance. All units fire. Don't let them get any closer.
I don't control this text movement, unfortunately.
An ambush?
Oh, that one I can control.
Damn them! How long have they been there?
Now, this guy, because he's pirate with his eye patch, I gave a very sort of thick pirate voice, kind of pirate voice I gave to Kublai and Nino Kuni. So if I can remember it, though it is quite scratching on the throat, it's...
Aim at their feet! All units, concentrate your firepower!
Yes, sir!
Bah! That damn one-eyed smartass! We'll let him have this one. Withdraw to the watchtower. We need to regroup. Sir!
The Panzer soldiers are withdrawing.
Fortunately, we were able to keep losses at a minimum. The old model tanks performed acceptably as well. Should we pursue them?
No, let them leave. We may have advantage now, but they still have plenty of strength remaining. Launch a full-on assault now that would be playing right into their hands. All units, return to Zender Gate. Recover the wounded and prepare for our next battle.
Yes, sir! Alright.
Phew, I'm glad that's over.
Yeah. And I guess even this place as far out as north couldn't avoid becoming a battlefield. Well, it's not the first time we fought here.
The Soldats might be simple copies of the Divine Knights, but those soldiers still did well in repelling them.
That was one of the strategies the armies developed to hinder the Soldats' mobility and make them easier to handle. Their execution was brilliant, to say the least. Every one of their units worked together flawlessly.
Well, are you, like, a pundit for the football match?
It's clear as day how both the Lieutenant General and his division gained their stellar reputation. Yeah, they're no pushovers.
Dad's division is known as the strongest, but the 3rd Armored Division could easily give them a run for a Mira.
That's money in this game. Well, the one positive out of this is that we now know the Lieutenant General is holding out, alright. But why did Noble Alliance choose to retreat in that direction? I mean, that's where the Imperial Army's watchtower is.
Maybe something's happened here that we don't know about yet. And the fastest way to figure that out is to ask the soldiers at Zender Gate.
That sounds like a good idea. I'm sure they won't mind answering a few questions after that last battle.
Hopefully. Let's get moving. Alright. Let's do this. And that's where we need to go, because that's the red story event marker. Fair enough. I would like to go there and there. L2, L1.
I can't believe there are Soldats out here.
Soldats are like mechs in this game.
Just leaves.
Cool. Go that way. Sometimes you can go down the wrong path because there's ups and downs everywhere. And you can see, thankfully, chests from quite a far out.
The goods.
She loves saying that. Tira! Not bad, not bad. That's healing. Tirol is like, you know, your Firaga, or whatever it is. Firaga, but for healing. In other games. Like Final Fantasy.
Chest. I wonder what's inside.
The goods. Cloud shoes? Here's an accessory of some kind. I don't know what it does. Probably defense.
Please tell me that's Sender Gate.
Don't worry.
We're almost there.
Finally here.
Sender Gate sure is imposing.
And well guarded, too.
Not surprised. I doubt that was the first battle to take place here since the war started. I just hope the Lieutenant General is able to meet with us.
Who goes then?
Hello! Derek Stephen Prince, aka Patrick. Can't remember his surname in this one. So that's where he's gone, huh? He was a fellow member of our Force Military Academy. He was in Class 1 because he felt himself a pompous, you know, sophisticated upper class, like above everybody. But he kind of learned as he got on. It was quite a storyline with him. He's alright. Unless it's just not him, but it's the same voice actor.
Whoa, hang on a sec.
Okay, yeah, this is something that they do as well. You see a number of voice actors used in a variety of different lines. I wondered if it would be Patrick. It is the same voice actor, but it's just not the same character. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Don't mind what I said.
What are a bunch of civilians like you doing in a place like this?
It is Derek Stephen Prince. It's just not the character I was expecting.
You sure don't look like you're from the settlement.
That's definitely his voice.
Put your hands in the air.
Like you just don't care.
Please wait. We come in peace. While I may not be traveling in military uniform, I am Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police.
Because we have been finding, as we've been venturing around, various different students that we've known from our first game in various different positions that we weren't necessarily expecting. So it could have been possible that
Patrick found his way to be here. Because Forest Military Academy clearly has been either destroyed or something's happened to it that we don't know about. Because we found the old schoolhouse not too long ago.
If at all possible, we'd like to request a meeting with Lieutenant General Vander.
We don't really know what's going on, but it's in tatters or ruins or whatever.
You're the Icy Maiden?
The rest
I
of us
see her
are
very
from
clearly.
Thor's Military Academy. We only just arrived at the Highlands.
Thor's, you say? Wasn't there a bunch of students from Thor's who came here on a field study a few months back? Now that you mention it, young man, you do look kind of familiar.
Rest assured, they are exactly who they claim to be.
Lieutenant General!
He's doing well.
Good day, sir.
So he's...
We met this guy before in the first game.
It has been some time, Ring Schwarzer of Class 7. I presume those of you I don't recognize are classmates whose field studies took place elsewhere.
Yep.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Good day, General.
I'm impressed you were able to make it here. The ferocity of this war raging around us grows worse by the day. Come. I'm to speak with you. Field any questions you may have in my office.
Damn. I've got tennis on in the background. I apologize. The watchtowers have been taken by the Noble Alliance.
I'm afraid so. It happened not long after the war began. They've been using it as a base of operations from which to attack Center Gate. Now we have to fight off their offensives from both sides of the border.
Sounds like a bad situation to be in.
Wow! It sounds like you have it even tougher than Dad does ever did in Karelia.
The situation here is certainly less than ideal. We've been doing all we can to hold out, even resorting to using an old model tanks. It's been successful so far, but...
I see. Sounds like it's only a matter of time before the gate falls.
Celine.
She's not mistaken, I'm afraid. We've had a significant development in our favor. I expect this base to fall within 1 month. We're doing all we can to avoid that, but it's a possibility we must accept sooner or later.
If I may ask, how did the watchtower fall into the enemy hands to begin with? I imagine it would have been very well guarded, considering it was built to keep watch on the Republic.
It was. The soldiers there would have been highly vigilant too, thanks to the attack mere months prior. However, none of us could imagine the card that the Alliance would play to take it from us. And so you may find this hard to believe. We have reason to believe the Alliance has temporarily joined hands with the Republic.
You're kidding!
They formed the alliance with Calvard? But that doesn't... Ereboni and Calvard are enemies! Are you absolutely certain? Because if you're right, sir, I do find it hard to believe.
I am. The soldiers who were stationed in the watchtower at the time have testified as such. The day it fell, they came under attack by Republican airships. And while they were focused on fighting those off, they were attacked by Ereboni airships full of soldiers from the west. Didn't stand a chance.
Oh no.
There seems no reason for doubt in that case, then. Ereboni and Calvard have been at each other's throats like cats and dogs for forever now.
I would have thought that the Alliance would understand just who they're making a deal with.
Looks like what we have here is a case of the enemy's my enemy is my friend.
It gets worse. Ever since the watchtower fell, all of our global communications have been cut out too. That's true for the whole Highlands, actually. So we can't even call for reinforcements from the mainland.
I see. Well, that sure doesn't sound like a coincidence.
Ha! We're inclined to agree. From what we can tell, there's nothing wrong with the communications equipment itself. I just wish we could get in contact with Gwyn.
Oh. That would be Elisa's grandfather, who very much enjoyed life, shall we say.
I do recall getting information saying that Gwyn Rainford was staying here in Nord.
Rainford, the same family name.
He definitely would be the ideal person to discuss technological issues with.
Yeah, if anyone can get to the bottom of this, it's him. Of course, if you could just call him and ask, you wouldn't need his help to begin with.
It really does sound like we should do something to help here.
You certainly needn't concern yourselves with us. This war is between us and the Alliance. Exactly. Leave the fighting...
Oh, did I do the wrong voice? Oh well.
Exactly. Leave the fighting to us and focus on your task you came for. We have no intention of relying on the help of you divine knights. I would rather use it to protect yourselves anyway. You have no reason to suffer because of this war. Besides, you called all this way. I'm sure Gaius would very much like to see you.
Gaius is here! So they didn't pull a fast one.
Gaius is here?
Yeah.
I believe so. I haven't met with him yet myself. He left a message for me with one of my men. He supposedly returned here roughly a week ago with several other students. He said that he wanted to assess the situation here before taking off to his home settlement to the north.
Then he should be back home by now.
Which means we know exactly where to find him.
The fighting here grows more fierce with any sunrise. I won't stop you from going after your classmates, but I would ask that you be careful not to get caught up in any of the fighting. The nomads are preparing to move their settlement farther north to avoid getting drawn into it themselves, I believe.
Really?
Sounds like we need to head north quickly.
That would be prudent, yes. I suggest you use the horses we have here at the gate if you're in a hurry. You can use the same ones you rode during your field study. That way, you'll already be used to handling them.
Thank you for your kindness, sir.
We appreciate it, sir.
Woo, that was a long one.
Alright, let's head for the settlement. Should only be an hour away on horseback.
Hey, Reen, I've never ridden a horse before. It doesn't really seem like something I could pick up quickly either.
Same. I know how to ride one, so if one of you rides on my back...
Oh, yes. Let Elliot ride on your back.
And the other rides with Reen, we shouldn't have any trouble. Regardless, we should hurry. The sooner we can reach settlement, the better.
Right. Elliot needs some action after all. I doubt he can get much himself, so... It would help him. Yeah, there's never really much to acquire. You know how like Dragon Quest XI, I don't know how much you know about it, but how it always has like little cupboards and whatnot, like furniture that you can look through to obtain goods. In this game, it doesn't exist. There's no such thing, which is fine, but you know that's what it is. Man, I want more. Again, this has sort of like Soul Calibur 4, like the Soul Calibur 3 weapons shop theme is very similar to this. I wonder if I can get it. I used to love that shop theme. Let me see if I can get it. I'm sorry it's taking a bit of time. I just want to like show the similarity.
Right.
Trying to pick things up on the spur of the moment is always difficult. Particularly this part. Well, I'd rather not even particularly this part, but that part in particular. I'm not gonna find it.
Right.
I'm looking at playlists, trying to see, because I don't remember the name of the song, but I feel like I would remember it if I saw it. So I'm trying to read.
Right.
Right. Are you serious? I want to find it. Maybe now's not a good time. Maybe I should try and find it off stream, and then the next time it comes back on the stream, use it. Ooh, is it this? Yeah. That's what this is like. This is the shop thing. Finally found it, and yeah, I could find it. Take a while. I'm afraid I can't see chat right now because I'm on YouTube. I used to love this song. I used to love Soul Calibur 3. I mean, I've never been good at fighting games, but this is always, you know, I used to just listen, leave the console on the shop theme and just listen to it instead of playing the game. Well, anyway, particular part of it is similar to me. So one thing I'd like to do is, can I not do that here? Is upgrade my my orbment, especially because. So it's coming up soon. The part that's similar. Oh, here we go. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. This stuff. That. Really? Now, why do we have such little green sapphire? Why do we have such little green sapphire? That's what I hear, basically, when I hear that shit. That same march. I should put the music back on now. Okay. That's completely useless, but alright. Look at this nonsense. I have 1,000 of this, but I only have 26 of this. Ugh, it's so debilitating. Ugh. Why? So one thing I like to try and figure out. Ooh, confused. Yeah, shit like that. So we have poison, we have freeze, we have excuse me, my throat is so screwed. We have poison, freeze, sleep, burn, poison, freeze, sleep, burn, mute. These are effects of regular attacks. Okay. Burn, sleep, mute, frost, freeze. Poison, freeze. Burn, sleep, mute, poison, freeze. Burn, sleep, mute. Poison. BMPSS. Burn, mute, poison, sleep. No, BF. And freeze. BF, MPS. Burn, freeze, mute, poison, sleep. So now that we know which ones that we have, I want to go back and get the others. I think we have both of those. But I kind of forgotten. Ah, it's so difficult to remember. Burn, freeze, mute, poison, sleep. Sleep, not seal. Okay. Yeah? Sleep, not seal? Shit. Sleep, not seal. Oh, we can't even get that. Blind, though. I can't get that either. It impedes and shit. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so we use quite a bit of our Sepith. See how this is like our resources and how they work? Different sort of elements have different Sepith that is attached to them and requires different amounts. I should get this. Does anyone have Silver Form? That's pretty good. Jesus Christ. I see. I like this. But like, I just don't know. This is crap. I can't use any of that. God damn it. So bad. On that there. I can't do anything but this? Why? This isn't a specific requirement. Oh, because I already have burn there, right? That's why. I know why. So if I do this, I can't put burn there. Ah, shit. Why can't I put burn there? Oh, I see. Oh God. Okay. Fair enough. It has to be that. Okay, God. This needs to be moved. And this can go here. Alright. Because what I really like in this game are when I use the regular attack, I can get a bunch of different things to happen. So like for this, cancels arts with impede. This mutes enemies and status abilities. You know, debuffs. Sleep. But I can only have, and burn. I can only have one of these kind of things on each line. There are 4 lines, so I can have up to 4 on her. And that's what I have to work with. Put breath down. Here's 3 lines, so we've got Vanish, Confuse. And we don't really have anything on here, so we could do something. Whoa. We could do something here. Oh no, Spirit Breaker. Okay, fair enough. So we have that. Poison. Freeze. Information. Can't because it's dark, it's not light. Yeah. That's fine, because we've got freeze on this line. So we can soul bow that. Okay, that's fine. I don't care for this. Petrify is better. So now we have 3 of them. Petrify, Freeze, and Poison. And we can do when we attack. Here, I don't want this here. Seal. I see. But we don't have any more. So we need one more. But I don't know if I can make one more. Because we've used everything. He has Poison, Freeze, and Petrify. He has Seal, and then nothing else. She has Sleep, Mute, Impede, and Burn. And she has Vanish, Confuse, and Spirit Breaker. So many things to remember. Let's try and go back to the other list and be like, is it one of those or not? So PPF S FPPS BSM FPPS BFM PPSS. Oh, I as well. Fuck. BIM BFIM PPSS BC FIM PPSS B 3 S's. Jesus. Shield breaker. Shield breaker. I don't think shield breaker is any of these. Yeah, shield breaker is not on any of these. So if I buy shield breaker, can I buy shield breaker? Fuck. Can't buy shield breaker. Sword breaker. I think she already has spirit breaker. Leg breaker. Speed breaker. Voice breaker. You don't have a breaker. The only two things that I have 300 plus of. Nightmare. I can't even do that. Ah! There are ones that I would love to be able to buy, but I can't even buy. Because they would be valid, but I can't buy them. I don't have. All these breakers, apart from Spirit Breaker, would be good. But I can't buy any of them. Well, whatever. They're all full for now. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway. Sorry about that. It just takes a while. Whoa. There we go. I've missed riding a horse across the Highlands. How to ride the horse! Woohoo! Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those for regular movement. Use the left stick to move and dash by pressing the L1 button. You can dismount the horse by pressing the circle button to mount it again, approach it and press the X button. Furthermore, you can summon the horse to your current location by pressing the square button. To open that navigation menu, then pressing the triangle button. When riding, you can initiate battles by either making contact with an enemy or by pressing the X button when near it. That's it.
Yeah. Whoa.
You're bloody awkward to move. I'll tell you that much.
This is so cool.
Oh my god!
It feels like we're one with the wind.
I'm glad I still remember how to ride a horse.
Oh good! Thea is with us. Awesome, they did it in the way I wanted. So that means Elliot gets to ride with
Settlements to the left.
Claire. Oh yeah.
we can finally see Gaius' home.
I've already seen Gaius' home. It's not much to speak of. Yeah!
The settlement's dead ahead.
Don't tell me the settlement's dead!
Gaius there?
If they've started evacuating, it's hard to say.
Alright.
Is this where Gaius' home used to be then? It's really pretty. There doesn't seem to be anyone here now, though.
They must have already finished evacuating the area. But why would they leave some of their things behind?
That's probably a sign of how much of a hurry they were in to leave. My guess is they were somewhere on the northern side now. That'd be the best place in the Highlands to avoid any ongoing conflicts.
Okay, then let's get back on our horses and
Wait.
Uh-oh, she senses danger. Someone's here.
Damn it.
Here we go.
Where did they come from?
Get out, get caught, Nigel.
I'm impressed you've managed to ambush us. There aren't many places to hide here.
They must have sensed us coming and decided to lay in wait.
And by the way they move, I'm guessing they're a part of the Jaeger Corps. Am I right?
We certainly are. We're known as... But who the hell are you? You don't look like you're with the Imperial Army. Careful what you say. If we don't like your answer, we're abundantly coming with us.
So they're with the Noble Alliance.
It's a pretty high-ranking corps. I never fought them myself, but they have a reputation for being reliable and efficient with their work. I've seen them in the Intelligence Division's files as well. They're not to be taken lightly.
Oh, you know us, do you? First you sense us coming, then you know our name. Maybe you're tougher than you look. No need for us to hold back, then.
Yay!
Our orders were to arrest anyone who seems suspicious, and you're definitely that. Don't expect any mercy from us. Ready for a fight, guys?
Of course. Let's break through their encirclement and repel their attack.
Right!
Yeah!
Oh, messed up.
Yes. Yeah. Yay. Can you not? He's nearly dead. I don't know.
I need to put my camera back on.
So. Bullet cycle. Also, fact first, and then look at this shit. Burn, poison, blind, sleep. I mean, they're all 50s, which are bad, but they are possible. Nightmare delayed, beat down. No vanish or death blow. It's better to easily remember the ones that are 20s and below, which are seal, freeze, petrify, faint, death blow, vanish. Those are the ones I shouldn't be trying to go for. Okay. And Elliot's last, conveniently. Not convenient, but not. Hundreds. There are hundreds of them! Well, oh, they're piss. Okay. Oh, they're absolute fucking piss. Good. Dear God, they're piss.
This doesn't look too good.
Still.
Yay!
Suppressing targets. Mirror devices activated.
use their attacks first, because if you do it the other way around, then you lose their turn. You do their turns first, and then you do their super.
Mission complete. May you rest in peace.
This may not kill them. We'll see how much it does. Never mind.
This doesn't look too good.
No, it looks fine.
Curse you!
Yay!
Is everybody okay?
Not hard! Unlike that other fucking fight! When you have fun with this game, it's all about the dance between the various roller coaster of the environment. It's kind of like Dead or Alive in that sense. You know, you get all sorts of different effects from the environment, whether it's criticals, whether it's HP up, EP up, yada yada. And then also timing your super attacks. That's very big to it.
I've got it!
Ugh, not half bad.
Looks like all the rumors about how strong you guys are true.
Still, the victory is ours this time. If you know what's good for you, you'll give up and surrender. Now, you're coming with us. And we got orders to arrest you. Yeah, aren't you cocky? See? He's just reversing it on that. I'd like to see how much longer that conference lasts after this. Smoke bomb! Boop. Or something. Look at Claire's butt.
You pervert! Is he calling something?
Yeah, you. Yeah! Shit. They're back up? That's 4 of them. What the? Monsters! Monsters!
They had melody monsters lying in wait this whole time.
Never play your trump card until the very end. That's how battle should always be fought. That battle allowed us to understand what you do and how well you do it. Now it's time to finish you off.
This looks bad. I think we're in trouble now. I should have expected professionals like these would have a trick up their sleeves.
Ugh, there's gotta be some way out of this. And there it is! I feel like you're a familiar. What in the world?
What is that?
It's like you, Celine. It's not familiar. A bird. Guys! I'm weird and crazy!
Is everyone alright?
Guys, what's up? There he is, in the flesh. Our next member of Class 7! Woo!
Nice timing.
Soon we'll have them all.
I'm just glad I'm not too late. Now, allow me to fight at your side.
And this is his home.
Damn, they weren't alone.
I wasn't expecting a horseman to come to their aid. Well played. Still, that's how you want to do things, then.
Sorry, I got a phone call. One moment.
This is the Nace platoon. Work is hereby complete. Our patrol is over. We're withdrawing to the watchtower.
And you can't stop us, even though we're probably dying in fighting. Yeah. It's like that bloody from yesterday, you know? That beast that we killed.
We got lucky.
Whew, that was looking really bad for a minute.
They behaved like a high-ranking Jaeger Corps to the very end. Precise and logical. But they were using a communications device, weren't they?
A phone? Oh my god.
Which begs the question, how is Needhog able to use one when the 3rd Armored Division can't?
Because they're techies.
It's good to see you guys.
Let's hug! It's another member.
You were right on time, Gaius. Thanks for saving us. I don't know what we would have done without you.
Gaius Wartzel. W-R-Z-E-L.
Woohoo!
No thanks needed between old friends.
Part of Class 7.
Funny. It's only now starting to sink in that it's wrong. I've been praying for this day to come since the day we parted. It brings me more joy than I can express to see you standing before me.
I feel the same way.
Let's just bro it out and get her.
When we parted, you put yourself in harm's way to protect a guy like me. Here you are doing it again. Thanks for never giving up on me, Gaius.
Of course I'd help you. No hardship is too great to endure for the sake of you and our classmates. As sure as the wind blows on a peaceful day, it will never change. Not now, not ever.
Thanks.
Yay!
Oh.
That's one less person to worry about.
One less to worry about.
It brings me joy to see you two safe and sound as well. I wasn't expecting you to come all the way to Nord to find me.
After we found out you were
Niche
here,
player.
how could we not?
One less to worry about.
Although this place is so beautiful, it's almost worth coming just for the view.
Yeah, the scenery's so relaxing.
I'm happy to hear you say so.
So,
And yet this beautiful land is gradually being engulfed by the flames of war.
Yeah. We can't just stand back and allow that to keep happening.
What do you guys say we talk more while we move? I'll guide you over to Lake Lacrima.
That's where Gwyn's cabin is, isn't it?
Indeed. We've all moved over there for the time being. Lisa and Milliam included.
Yeah, Lisa! We have our team! Woo! Elisa! Yeah, it was. We got our main group back.
Now we know who the other two are.
So Milliam is okay.
And so is Elisa!
Safety, I'm guessing?
Oh, even if I know the area, they've done far more for me than I have for them. You'll see soon enough. I'll show you the fastest route there.
Fastest route in the west, north.
Trails of Cold Steel 2.
Ain't it beautiful?
Lake Lacrima. Lake Tears. Known's creamy. Wow!
Sure is pretty here. Seems kind of busy though.
I'm guessing that's because of all the nomads here. Was everyone able to make it here safely? Fortunately, no, I don't know what to say in your voice. Fortunately, I don't know what to give him. No, it's too many. Fortunately, no.
Fortunately, yes. Elisa and Milliam should be somewhere around here too.
Ah! Ah!
Oh?
Oh, it looks like some of the locals have come to greet us.
I'm back, Lily.
Welcome back.
He's back.
Wait, is that boy with him Reem?
It is! Reed's here! Oh, Sherry's with you guys. Charles, I'm sure. I'm glad to see everyone's doing so well. I couldn't help but worry, you know.
Yeah, they're all fine. Well, now that we're here, I should let Dad know what's going on.
After celebrating their union with Gaius' siblings, both sides all smiled. Gaius led them to a lakeside yurt and to meet up with his parents.
Greetings, everyone. For those of us who haven't met before, I'm Lacan, Gaius' father and leader of this tribe.
And I'm his mother, Fatima. It's a pleasure to meet Mordova's friends.
It's the same.
You're his mom? You look so young. I thought you were his sister. I'll take it as a compliment. It's a relief to see you all safe and sound. We were all very worried about you.
So are we, especially with the possibility of you all getting swept up in one of the battles here.
I'm actually surprised you weren't.
We've received word from Zender Gate shortly before everything kicked off, which gave us enough time to relocate, unfortunately. We always also arrived in Nord around that time too, so we were always able to assist in moving the settlement here. And that about sums up what we've done ever since leaving Falls.
Surprisingly lucky timing, I'd say. I don't have a bajillion voices, especially when I don't really... You know, like, the voices they give are, like, much more similar than the voices I want to be giving with one voice, you know? My main worry now, though, is what will happen if these battles keep up?
Indeed. It's entirely possible that even this region could become a war zone soon enough.
Personally, I'm more concerned about the Jaegers stationed around in the Highlands. Things aren't going to get easier for us anytime soon, so as long as this war continues.
But as true as that may be, we'd like for you all to focus on your main objective for now. Here's your letter. Gaius isn't the only one you came to find, is he?
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Elisa or Million around. Do you know where they are?
I noticed Bryn isn't here either. Is she with them? They made their way to the northeastern region in the Highlands not that long ago. Gwyn mentioned he wanted to look into something there. I believe he was hoping to find out what caused all the audible communications here in the north to cut out.
Oh, we heard about that. It doesn't seem like the Jaeger's equipment has affected any...
Strangely enough, yes. I would bet that the Noble Alliance is involved somehow too.
Regardless, I'm sure they'll be back soon enough. Would you like to wait here for them?
Thank you, but we'd rather follow after them. Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to use our help once they're there.
You have nothing to lose by checking. Sorry for leaving so soon, but don't think you'll be too long.
Oh, not at all.
You shouldn't have any trouble reaching the northeastern region of the Highlands if you have Gaius with you. Good luck, and may the blessings of the winds,
which I love to talk about,
and the goddess be with you.
Thanks! And your windiness?
Off we go then.
Gaius joined the party! Reen and Gaius can now use Gaius Overdrive with Gaius linked with Gaius and Gaius never. About the settlement's facilities. The settlement contains 3 key facilities. The Elder's home acts as a normal factory. The trading post acts as a weapon armor shop. Lodging yurt allows you to rest. Use them whenever necessary. Horses. Horses for courses can be ridden in the settlement much like they can on the Highlands. You can summon the horse to your current location by pressing the square. Oh my god, we already did it. We were talking about that. There's a bajillion voices to do. I only have so many. If you're wondering, why did you give Gaius such a weird ass voice? How many voices do you do? Yeah, I can't! I need different voices! Having to buy things individually is really annoying. Okay. Yeah, that would be too much. Just trying to see things that I can put in. That's nice. It's not fantastic, but it's nice. I want to see what we have. Sure. We can work with that. I wanted everybody to have something, and I worked with what I already have. And then I was like, well, let me get a couple of those better items. Those items, you know, the Nord ones aren't too bad. It's a bunch of different things.
You brought the sheep all the way here too?
Well, we do need to eat, and they're an important food supply.
See that? Those two voices, like their two voices, are way too fucking similar. How do you describe them to me?
You've been such a big help ever since you came here, Charles. Still, I'd like it if you took time to relax once in a while. Nothing good can come from overworking yourself.
It's fine. I'm used to it. I used to help out a lot at Xenogate too. Besides, if I don't keep myself busy, I'll just keep worrying about Dad.
I understand, dear. Thomas is concerned about him too. Perhaps you should talk to him about it later.
Oh, he is? I guess I should have.
Alright. Salmon food to be sport. Watching yurt.
I'm so glad to see that you're on par. Managing fine enough ourselves, but illness and injury has been on the rise here. The livestock aren't faring too well in colder weather either. I'll have to whip up some extra medicine when I have the time.
So you can't open that cupboard or anything to get any items. What acts as can sell that now. One of them is supposed to act as an orbital factory, but that's not acting as an orbital factory at all. That's just a shop. So which one is supposed to act as an orbital factory? That's what I'm confused about.
Allow me to welcome each and every one of you here on behalf of all of us in the settlement. Of course, while I wish I could tell you that you're safe here, it is unfortunately no longer the case. I have been forced to forbid anyone from other than Lagan and Gaius from stepping outside the settlement. In fact, if the situation grows any worse, I fear we may have to abandon the islands and head north into the mountains. If only could get in contact with Send the Gates, we could get a better idea of how much danger we're in. We left for the northeastern part of the Highlands. Should we reach by the following the mountains. That area has poor footing at the best of times, so do be careful. Well, that's enough of me. You intend to go see Gwyn and your classmates, don't you? They left on...
You're intending to leave immediately, aren't you? If I may make one suggestion, I find it best to warm your body and energize your spirit before taking on a major challenge. I think some delicious milk tea is just the thing for it. Here's how it's made.
Yay!
Thank you for your kindness.
Stay away from the summoner! I never would have imagined the impact this world we felt so far. The earth below us is filled with sadness and distortions. Imagine that is the reason monsters are becoming more fierce of late. I just hope that there are no bad things happen here. Stay away from the summoner!
The monsters in the Highlands have become stronger and more vicious after the war began. As if it weren't bad enough, the Yogas have unleashed military monsters of their own. The Highlands are no longer safe. Be careful in the journey to the northeast. Take care of them on my behalf, guys. I will, Dad. I need to leave on patrol skis. All I can do is wish you luck. May the winds of the goddess watch over you and return to us out safely. I'll be praying that you are united with your classmates.
Stay away from the summoner!
At least got a recipe from that. That was pretty cool. Where is the orbital factory that they said is a bloody orbital factory? This is the resting part. Fuck.
I was totally hooked on this book Gwyn recommended. I ended up finishing the whole thing before I knew it. He asked me to spread the word about it as much as possible, so here. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I did.
Thank you.
The winters here in the Nord region can be harsh, so I'm taking the liberty of making some warm clothes for everyone. Looks like I'm going to have a pack at the pace, though. It sounds like we might be leaving the Highlands altogether. I want them all to be ready before then. I never considered the possibility of leaving. It's a depressing thought. Of us leaving the Highlands altogether.
So which one is the bloody orbital factory? I don't get it. Seems like none of them.
I'll handle it.
It's my turn. All right, my turn.
Alright. Well, we have a thing.
I'll
It's my turn.
All right, let's move.
Fresh milk, fresh herb, honey syrup. Damn it. Oh.
It's Fee's cooking power hour.
To do crap.
You can try eating it if you want.
Chiefy's cooking power. See that 100 EP, for example? That's potentially better.
I hope this turns out okay.
I hope you don't.
Okay, it's all ready.
Oh, man.
All right, I'll give it a try. My cuisine reigns supreme.
Fuck.
All right, I'll give it a try. My cuisine. All right, I'll give it a try.
Get the best one. Unfortunate.
The northern side of the Highlands is a lot more chilly than the south side. You're headed to the east of here, right? Right. You need to follow the power path and that route.
That statue is massive! It's almost as big as... I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw it.
I wonder how many yards tall it is. It's big even from here. I heard rumors about it, but nothing compares to seeing it in person.
Trust me, it's even more overwhelming from close up.
Anyway, it should serve as a good landmark to guide us.
Damn, I'm on the roads are so lost. Where does it go?
Yeah, this place is fucking massive. Yeah. Yeah.
I spy with my little eye the good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to see if I can get any other treasure chests.
Whoa, that thing is huge.
It's gotta be at least 100 arch tall, right?
Can't blame me for being so surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Here we are. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This way leads to the northeastern part of the Highlands.
It's gonna be my first time riding this far.
Hmm. Can you not do that? What is with you, you fucking annoying horse? Just go to this. Thank you. Fuck, that was harder than it should have been. Anyway. From here on out, it's all new territory for me. How far does it extend, guys?
This will actually take you all the way to the Howland Republic. If you keep on going straight ahead, you can see the watchtower itself as well.
That could be a problem for us now that it's under the Noble Alliance's control. We'll have to be careful that none of the patrol airships notice us. True.
Now we just had to find at least 1 million.
Because of the reasons of more communication issues, maybe some are here too. But the cliffs are steep and the wind's strong, so keep steady.
Gotcha. The winds are strong.
Bye!
Hope you enjoyed your 20 seconds. That told you nothing about the stream and whether you should gonna stay here or not. But probably gave you an advert, in which case I'm sorry. Because I don't have any control over that. That's on Twitch's end. Trying to look for chests. Oh look, it's a Jober. Ooh.
Oh, that's a fine looking treasure chest.
Indeed it is. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at that. That doesn't look precarious at all. Something's not gonna come thundering down and try to break us off this place.
Reen, over there.
Ah, so we meet again. We didn't. I don't know what this thing. It just sounds. It's Unsurtr. I see beast. I see it. I like this music. It's very Dragon Seed like.
It's huge. I've never seen anything like it.
Ugh, there was a beast just like it in the old schoolhouse.
You just mean the one that I fucking hated fighting against, and I had to reset over and over again because that was really annoying.
Look who it is!
Stay back, grandfather.
Woohoo!
Take care of this.
Elisa!
Yeah, this'll be a piece of cake.
And Millie.
Lemmy!
Lend me your ears.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! Hyper, hyper, hyper!
That'll do something.
What? Is it that strong? others around here.
The others are out here.
We are so screwed.
Let me.
Run away, now! Forget about me, just run!
Elisa! Milliam!
What?
Oh, that's my love.
Elisa, Milliam!
Elisa, Milliam!
Are you both alright?
We'll back you up.
Elisa, Milliam! Elisa, Milliam! Apparently these two are Elisa and Milliam!
Reen, it's really you.
You're totally alive. And Claire's with you too? Double score!
We can talk later. Our first priority is taking down this beast.
Just be careful.
Just beast careful.
This is no ordinary beast. It's a cryptid.
What, is it gonna throw us riddles?
Gotcha. Ready?
Not the riddles!
Oh no! I'm gonna have to remember how to do Milliam's voice again. It's kind of funny though. I like doing it. Milliam's voice.
Oh, look who it is. It's basically my entire team that I like using anyway. Apart from Fee.
Alright, let's do this!
Milliam's not a bad replacement, man.
Leave it to me.
Are you sure about this, or are you Unsurtr? I'm Unsurtr about this. Phone.
Woo! Look at that! Woohoo! Oh, my favorite crafts again. Yeah! Woohoo!
Nice.
Turn to flames.
Oh no.
Here I go.
Only poison.
Nah.
Yes, sir. Get him. Yeah. Gotcha.
My turn. There!
No problem.
Do you know what impede means? Do you? Because if you do, now's the time to use it.
Okay.
Judgment arrow.
Okay.
Okay.
turn. Keep it up, everyone.
My turn.
No, I'm gonna need to go back across.
Clear!
Here I go!
Here I go!
Take this!
Right. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Oh God, no! My resounding beat.
Let's move.
Ah, shit. I wanted my resounding beat, damn it.
Let's do this.
Okay, leave it to me. Righto. Yeah.
Wow, this is really good. It's my turn.
Come on, Lammy.
Need to remember to put my back camera back up after this.
Gigant Breaker!
Nice damage.
It's my turn.
You're doing well.
Overdrive.
Now's our chance. Give me a hand, Reed.
Right!
Here I go.
Now's our chance!
I'll set you up. Right. Here's a performance especially for
And dead.
Woohoo!
Nice.
You've been a wonderful audience.
You've been a wonderful audience, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this.
Whew, that does it for them.
Way to go, Elliot.
Triple cancel. Double teamed. Overdrive. Scouter. It's a nice finish. I did just enough and timed it perfectly. This is a really good end. It's well made. 54 green. That's the one I. Well, I mean, you know, time or whatever is also lower.
got Elisa back. I'm Million.
Down it goes.
Yeah, I should have done it.
Oh, thank Adios. What a monster. The one in the old schoolhouse was strong too, but this seemed even stronger.
Hell no, the one in the old schoolhouse was an absolute asshole that I hated with a burning passion, and I had to cheapen several times over to kill. You know, with the whole thing that I did at the beginning of this stupid fake fight that I didn't like, I had to do that several times to beat that one. That first one was nasty as heck. This one was pissing straightforward and nice. That one was a bitch and a half.
You called it a cryptid.
It wasn't the worst boss I had to fight in the first game, but it was one of the top 3 worst bosses. The worst 3 bosses I had to fight in that game probably were the Shadow Realm, whatever the fuck, crazy 200,000 life of a juggernaut, massive Colossus monster in like I said, the Shadow Realm, the weird zone that you go into. That you have to do like special weapon-based puzzles to get through. And then that probably was the second hardest. The hardest of them all was the hideous ass mansion. The one with the really hard to hit enemies and that fucking ghost whatever skeleton dude. That was the worst boss fight of all of them. The top 3 were basically, for me, as far as the most asshole-ish bullshit, I can't beat this without several downgrades of their strength. Boss fights were those 3. The ghost in the lighthouse area with Emma and all that sort of stuff was the hardest. The Colossus in the Shadow Realm was second, and this thing, the first version of it, was the third in the old school.
Right. Ordinarily, cryptids shouldn't exist on this plane to begin with. But there's something abnormal taking place here in Erebonia, and it's not the war. I can only assume that abnormality having an effect on the land is what caused it to appear.
Some abnormality?
Are you implying that something else might be happening at the same time as the war?
Are you assuming the cryptid's gender?
Claire! I'm so happy to see you!
Bright and Claire.
Milliam, I'm so glad that you're all right. It's wonderful to see you again.
They look like sisters, but I'm not entirely sure.
That new outfit you got looks smoking on you too.
Well, I'll undress it for you.
Smoking, huh?
Who knew?
Rain!
Hey! Hey there, I know. I know. Elisa Rainford.
It's really you, isn't it? It's really, really you?
Like, a lot of girls, if not every girl, likes Rain, but Elisa loves Rain. Loves Rain. Adores Rain.
I can't believe
Head over
I've finally
heels.
seen you again.
Neither can I. So, have you been doing okay? I'm glad to see you were able to find Gwyn at least.
Wait a minute! Never mind me. What about you? Where have you been ever since we parted back at Trista? And how did you end up coming here?
Well, we heard that you were here.
And I can see how you would be with Celine, but
Look at her
you're
eyes.
here with the others.
It's a long story. I'll fill you in on all the details you want later. But
He'll fill you in alright later.
sorry for being a pain.
Oh, enough of that. I should be the one apologizing. I'm so sorry for all we put you through.
Huh? What are you sorry for?
We knew just how much it would hurt you to part with us like that. We knew our choice would bring you nothing but suffering and misery. We knew that you'd blame yourself for what happened, for not being able to find a better way. But that was the only choice we had. At the end of the day, we believed that was the best thing for all of us, and for this country as a whole. Even if it meant willingly forcing all of the burden onto you. I
I'm so sorry, Reen.
Please. You've got nothing to apologize for. You're right. You didn't have a choice. There was no other way. But here we are, together again. And it was only because I could trust in all of you that I was able to come this far. I couldn't be more grateful. If anything, I should be thanking you. So, that's exactly what I'm going to say. Thank you, Lisa.
You big goof. Thank you, Reen. Thank you for coming back to us.
And from this point on, I won't be going anywhere without you.
No, that's what you said.
Oh boy.
Oh, girl.
Always good to see young people living up their youth. I'm surprised you've got no problems with sharing a passionate embrace like that in front of your own grandpa.
That's because she loves him, and she wasn't thinking about you. Thanks for ruining it.
Not that I mind, of course.
No, he wouldn't, because he really enjoys it.
It was just, I got all emotional seeing him again, and don't go reading anything into it, okay?
Sounding mighty suspicious to me.
Okay, it's Milliam time.
Whoa, hold up.
Yeah. She's hyper. Milliam Orion. He doesn't understand where her legs are.
Wasn't expecting you to be hanging out with Clairvaux.
Well, suffice it to say, a lot's happened.
I wasn't expecting you to be with Elisa and Gaius either, to be honest. I would have thought you returned to the intelligence division.
Intelligence? Her?
I didn't get any orders to go back, and I know Nord pretty okay. So I wanted to hang out with Elisa and Gaius until we found everybody.
Really? Well, thanks for sticking around.
Now look, she's sticking on your buddy right now.
Class 7 wouldn't be complete without you, Milliam. I hope we can keep counting on you.
Yep, always and forever. It's nice seeing us all together like this.
That's not all of you.
And hopefully, we can find the rest of us soon too.
I'm so happy for you all.
Allow me to offer my congratulations too.
Gwyn Rainford.
I'm sure you must have a lot of catching up to do, but I think we should return to the lake for now.
Diamond Lay?
I managed to get a look at how things are in the
watchtower.
Lacan did say that you'd gone to investigate something.
It looked like the damage from the attack earlier this year had been repaired, but are you suggesting it has something to do with the orbital communication problems in the region?
It certainly does. It's got this really annoying thingy on it, you see.
The thingy!
An orbital wave jammer. That's right! There's one set up at the very top of the watchtower. A pretty big one, too.
I had no idea.
I can't pretend to be an expert on orbital technology, but our jammer is the reason everyone's been unable to use orbital communications, right?
It's a safe assumption. It's likely designed for to intermittently release orbital waves of its own to disrupt communications.
Huh? I think the intelligence division has something like that, actually.
The RMP does as well, and we do use them from time to time in our operations. But I can say with confidence that I've never seen one powerful enough to govern areas vast as the Highlands.
Equally impressive, and it's the fact that it's designed to allow for certain devices to operate as normal. The Noble Orions communicates the same as always, but no one else can.
And orbital communications are a key part of modern warfare too.
Modern Warfare 2. What is this? Call of Duty?
If the Alliance is the only ones who can use them, they're at a huge advantage.
The 3rd Armored Division is doing their best, even the odds however they can. But it's getting more and more difficult to hold their ground.
As long as that device remains active, I can't see the situation improving for them either. We've been trying to see if we can find a way to turn things around, but so far, it's no such luck. I'm sure Larry'd be able to bust it up no trouble and get close enough to it. But with the way things are watching the skies, it's not like we can just fly up to it and go to town or anything.
No matter the reason, the situation in the Highlands at present is perilous. We've managed to escape harm so far by fleeing here, but there's no guarantee there will always be the case. Personally, I think it's time we started preparing to leave the Highlands behind and move elsewhere.
Does it really have to come to that?
Very well, I'm happy to prepare. Would you be willing to wait until after that for me to come with you?
But...
You sure, guys?
I think it's all I can do!
We should start preparing to evacuate at once then. We'll need to decide what to do about Charles too, since her father's likely staying behind at Xander Gate.
Please hold on a moment. I have a phone call. This war started by the Empire. Responsibility for dragging Nord's people into it is Erebonia's alone. Why should you have to abandon your homeland because of something you have nothing to do with? That can't be right. Well, many things can't be right, Reen. That's what life is.
Well, I agree, but...
It pains me to leave as well, but I don't see what other choice we have. It is all the dangers we face in this day. Jenkins arriving in our settlement. Bloody battles cropping up every day.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Did you say bloody battles? Because I have a tune for you. That is not it. That's an advert. Bloody battles by Einhander. Well, it's in the Einhander game.
The most important thing is keeping our families safe. If we have to lose our home to do that, so be it.
Are you really okay with that? Last time we were here, you told us how you loved everything about this land. This land is my land. This land is your land. I've never seen someone speak as fondly of their home as you did then. Answer me one more time. Are you really okay with just leaving that home behind?
Reen, please!
We haven't exhausted options yet. There's still a way to make it so that you can stay here and keep everyone safe. So why not give that a shot before we give up completely?
You couldn't mean stopping the channel ourselves.
Like give that Lemmy's help?
Exactly. The Noble Alliance is focusing all its energy to fighting the 3rd Armored Division. So, if a third party like us shows up out of nowhere, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to catch them off guard and disable it.
It's not possible.
It doesn't sound easy.
Are you sure you want to go through with that? Whether you intended it or not, you'll be fighting against the Noble Alliance.
Naturally, we won't be cooperating directly with the Imperial Army, but what the Alliance is doing is hurting more than just the military. It's stopping communications in Xander Gate, and they're taking advantage of that by using Jaegers to control the Highlands. We can't stand back and allow people of Nord to be threatened like that. Guerrilla warfare is bad enough.
Yeah, I agree. The people here have done so much for us. Yeah, it's only fair that we help them out, right?
Yep.
Are we ready to give it all we got? It's chemo time!
If you've made up your minds, then that's all I have to say. That you made them up.
Thank you, all of you. Count me in. To hear you guys say you want to protect this land as if it were your own means more than words could ever say.
That's good to hear. So's his tune.
I grumble about how you can't help but poke your noses into trouble every single time you find it. But I just accept that that's what you do at this point.
To be young again. Indeed. Seeing all of you fired up reminds me just how important it is to fight to protect the things that matter most to you. leave contacting the Lieutenant General to us, and we'll leave this matter entirely in your capable hands. May the winds of the Gaia guide your path. Thank you. You won't let me down.
Let me get everything back in order.
Well then, we should get started immediately. We can't act without finding a way into the watchtower after all.
Yeah, we can't exactly barge our way through the front door considering who we're up against.
Yup, with no soldats and guard, I doubt we can make it that far. We're gonna need to find a way to get into the place without noticing us. Are there any routes that would get us in without passing them? Wait, I know!
Did you think of something?
Yeah, one of the areas we investigated during our field study. Remember the area where those orbital monitors were attacked and watchtower was set up?
Oh. That's right. You can't see that area from the watchtower. I doubt the Alliance is aware of what happened then, either, so it wouldn't be on their radar. That's the perfect spot to sneak in. Elisa, good call.
Really? She actually said something right! Oh my god, it's a fact!
Yup, totally possible!
It sounds like our best choice. We should travel there on horseback as soon as we're prepared.
Oh, and maybe we should drop by and talk to the Elder before we leave. He might have something else he can use our help with. Life seems to be tough for everyone here these days. Okie dokie! They've all been really nice, so we should return the favor.
Fair enough. We can drop by there before leaving then.
I appreciate it.
Elisa and Milliam joined the party! Reen and Elisa can now use the overdrive when linked with one another. Reen and Milliam can now use the overdrive when linked with one another. Traveling to your destination along the southern part of the Highlands will cause the main story to advance. As a result, hold and finish the Unsurtr quest will no longer be available. I don't really know what you mean, because I didn't see any. You can now use the quick travel menu across the Highlands by pressing the square button. The quick travel menu is accessible in the north, south, northeast, west, west-east, west-south, southeast, southwest, parts of the Highlands. It will allow you to instantly travel to neighboring maps, making it easier to cross from one side to the other. And that, my friends, is where we're going to leave it. If you enjoyed the cast, please consider giving a follow. If you have already, I appreciate your support. It is very valuable to a channel like this, as any channel. If you want to see more, I'll be back with this next week. Looking forward to continuing the adventure of Reen and friends. Tomorrow we're doing more Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Let's make sure Reen doesn't talk over us while we're ending the stream. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, everybody. Have a good one!